Okay, hi Derek.
Hey, hi.
So now today you are going to perform with Zal Sissokho.
Yeah.
How did you meet?
We met at a beautiful festival in Harare, Zimbabwe, called Haifa, Harare International Festival of Arts. And we didn't get to hear each other play, but you can see that we talked and we had some interesting things to talk about, and so we said, wouldn't it be nice to play together sometime? And we were waiting for the right opportunity for maybe 2 years or something.
La rencontre s'est passée. Quelle est l'occasion qui a donné lieu à la rencontre?
Mais la rencontre s'est faite naturellement parce que moi je venais de terminer de jouer sur la scène et c'était lui qui devait monter par la suite sur la scène. Alors on s'est croisés dans la loge et on s'est parlé vite. Il me dit mais viens jouer avec moi. Je lui ai dit mais comment ça on n'a même pas répété? Il me dit ah non, je joue le même répertoire que toi. Tu vois, alors il part un morceau en mandingue, je m'assois à côté de lui, je prends la kora, on jam 2 petits morceaux, mais après il me donne son CD et puis il me dit écoute ça. Fait que moi je suis sorti, je suis parti. Et quand j'arrive à l'hôtel, je pitonne son nom sur internet, j'écoute ses vidéos, je dis mais il est complètement fou parce que comment interpréter la kora, le répertoire de la kora sur une guitare à 6 cordes. Alors voilà.
D'accord. So you talk about your talent, what you are interpreting the kora music, the kora rhythm. How did you do that?
Yeah, it just took a long time.
It took a long time?
Yeah, I was listening a lot to some kora players, just 1 or 2. So not a big view of lots of kora players, but 1 or 2 that I really enjoyed, and was really listening and influenced and composing my own music with this in my mind. And then suddenly I realized that these were great composers of that I could actually play their music as well. I'd never thought about it like that before. That you think when you hear somebody like Toumani playing, you think he's improvising, but then you realize he's a composer as well. And then as a classical musician, then I could start to learn his music like that.
Okay, so you dedicate one of your album, title is One Night on Earth, music from Mali.
Yeah.
Which is the epicenter of the kora, the kora music. So can you tell us more about the album?
Yeah, that album was like the center point of that album is interpretations of the music from Toumani Diabate's first album, Kaira, which was really a landmark album for solo kora. There's no singing. It's very complicated, very incredible what he did. At the age of 21 or 22, he changed the kora. For me, he's like the Bach. That moment there was like the Bach of the kora, because in Bach, in European Baroque music, he was taking everything from Europe and bringing it in together into this really incredible synthesis. And that's what Toumani did on that album, I think. And so One Night on Earth was the pieces from that album, and then I took some else for diversity, also Balake Sissoko, 2 compositions with him and Vincent Segal. So the cello, bringing the cello kora but onto guitar only, and also 2 pieces by Ali Farka Turek, of course, because the greatest guitarist.
Okay. So do you play the kora?
I tried to play the kora a little bit because I really wanted to play this music, and I didn't think you could play it on guitar because the kora is too complicated for guitar. And so it took me a long time. I was living in South Africa. It's very difficult to get a kora in South Africa. I had a neighbor who was from Mali, but it was also, he tried, but it was impossible for him to get me a kora. So I got one in Brighton, in the UK, which shows you, hey, South Africa, how far we are from West Africa, that we have to get a kora from England. So I had one and I played for a few months, and I had such fun. It was amazing. I was learning the pieces a little bit, and one night I improvised. It worked. I could improvise just one night. Wow. And the next morning, okay, I said, fine, no more.
Okay. So about kora in South Africa, do people listen? Is something popular there?
No, I don't think so. I think a lot of people look. I mean, obviously there are people who do, but it's certainly no kora players ever came there. Now, but not in the years past. Toumani came in 2010. but very rare. I think a lot of people who hear me play in South Africa, it's their first time hearing this music. Unless they're really, followers of music, of course, then. But it's not a thing that is known in South Africa. You'd be more likely to see kora in Montreal, I think.
Ok. Zal, vous avez appris la kora depuis tout petit. Est-ce que vous jouez de la guitare?
Je joue un peu de guitare. Je joue un peu de guitare, mais c'est sûr que interpréter qu'est-ce que la kora fait à la guitare, je serais incapable de la faire. C'est mieux que je me consacre sur ma kora que sur la guitare, mais je joue un peu de guitare aussi. Ouais.
Mais pourtant, il y a plus de cordes sur la guitare,
oui,
sur la kora.
Sur la kora que la guitare, c'est vrai, mais c'est sûr que tout dépend de l'apprentissage de base, parce que j'ai appris la kora très jeune avec mon papa. Alors c'est sûr qu'avec les années, c'est plus facile pour moi de jouer la kora que jouer de la guitare, c'est certain.
Est-ce que vous avez prévu d'autres collaborations futures?
C'est sûr que ça ne va pas s'arrêter là, c'est certain que ça ne va pas s'arrêter là, parce que de toute façon, comme je l'ai dit, la fois qu'il m'a donné son CD à Harare, tout de suite, quand moi je suis arrivé à Montréal, je suis allé porter le CD à Lamine Touré, à Touré Balato. Je lui ai dit, écoute ça, il faut que ce gars il vienne à Montréal. Alors, Dieu merci, c'est aujourd'hui que ça donne, et j'espère qu'il va revenir encore. I want he come again in Montreal, because, voilà.
Okay. So the last question: How are you feeling today? As today you are in Montreal, how are you feeling?
I'm really enjoying this whole winter thing you guys have going here. It's really interesting. Cape Town has a big drought and it's very hot now, and it's really beautiful. It's amazing. I'm amazed that people came here and stayed.
Yeah.
It's incredible. I mean, I can only imagine Europe must have been really awful at the time, 500 years ago when they came.
Yeah.
They must have been it must have been too much crazy, because
Yeah.
otherwise you come here and you go, okay.
Right. Right.